The newest villains of the High Republic era are the agents of chaos known as the Nihil. As it is set up in the book The Light of the Jedi, it is anticipated that the Nihil will wreak havoc on the galaxy and will ultimately cripple the power of the High Republic and the Jedi. So the question is, what happened to this powerful group of marauders that the Jedi once feared? What happened to them after the era of the High Republic? Before I start the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's hit 100 subs together. It's been really fun so far putting out content for you guys, so be sure to show the video some love. There is a possibility that the Nihil that we see in the High Republic have some link to the Cloudriders that we see in Solo, a Star Wars movie. Now shout out to Mr. Tony here for commenting on my Nihil video and bringing this possible link to my attention. So if you're interested in knowing more about the Nihil, there will be a link on the top right. The Cloudriders were also a group of pirates and marauders, but unlike the Nihil, they were concerned with more nobler goals such as freedom fighting. However, one has to acknowledge that there are a lot of stylistic similarities between the two. The name Cloudriders is very similar to the storm theme that the Nihil have, such as calling different groups tempests or sorting different ranks into strikes, clouds, and storms. And if you look at the way the Cloudriders are dressed, you could also see some similarities to the Nihil. So it is possible that the Cloudriders were a splinter group that became good in the aftermath of the High Republic era. But what we do know, and this is official canon lore, is that the Nihil do survive all the way into the Age of the Empire. In the comics, the 7th edition of the Star Wars series of 2020, titled Tarkin's Will, the Nihil do make a very brief appearance. In the comic, we follow the story of Commander Zera, a protege of Thrawn who has been tasked to hunt down and kill Burnham Rowe. Tarkin describes Burnham Rowe as a warlord that is using the rhetoric and imagery of an obsolete criminal organization called the Nihil. According to Tarkin, Burnham Rowe is operating from a stronghold in the Mid-Rim on a planet called Ikruk. What's interesting here is that Burnham Rowe is very likely a descendant of Marchion Rowe, the leader of the Nihil during the High Republic era. So, it would stand to reason that the Nihil, after being presumably defeated by the Jedi, never fully recovered to its former glory. Towards the end of issue 7, it's revealed that Commander Zera failed to kill Burnham Rowe, only managing to kill a decoy. Burnham Rowe subsequently uses this as propaganda on the Shadow Feed, no doubt gathering more recruits and resources for whatever sinister plan he has. While Burnham Rowe does survive, it's very clear that the Nihil were not as strong as they once was, and it's also possible that the Nihil that we see during the era of the Empire is very much a shadow of its former self, much more comparable to a mid-sized criminal organization that operates in the Mid-Rim. That's all we know so far as to what happens to the Nihil after the era of the High Republic. Let me know what you think about the Nihil and Marchion Rowe specifically. I love to read your comments, and I hope that my videos are able to spark a friendly discussion among Star Wars fans, so please feel free to leave some comments down below. Once again, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I am the Lost Acolyte,
and I have spoken.